Interesting facts about the Bible, part 11. Did you know that the Bible doesn't describe Hasatan as a fiery monster, but instead as a beautiful lord of the air? Most people don't realize that Baal and Hasatan are one and the same. Remember that the devil takes everything of God and twists it for himself. He wanted to be the supreme God and ruler over everything. Baal simply means Lord. Just as we call Adonai Lord, followers of Satan call him Lord as well. Baal was supposed to be the supreme god according to pagan beliefs. He was a storm, lightning, and weather god. Over time, his name became Baal-zebub, which means Lord of Exalted Dwelling. This then evolved into Beelzebub, which is a negative change of the name to mean Lord of the Flies or Lord of Filth. Over time, his name evolved into just Bel, and the god Zeus was fashioned after him. So look at this picture of Baal and now this idol of Zeus. Notice their hands in the same position. Baal and Zeus are often depicted with the same position in their hands. Now, if you've been following me, I've been stating that these pagan gods are in fact real entities. They are fallen angels, and that is why you can see the same gods across so many cultures. They'll have different name, but look and do the exact same things, even cultures that have no contact with each other. We see Beelzebub mentioned in 1 Kings 1:2 when the king falls from his balcony and is injured. Instead of calling on Adonai, he inquires from Beelzebub. Because of turning away from his God and inquiring for help from Baal, he never recovers from his injuries. Then we see the Lord of the Air mentioned in Ephesians 2:2. This is really where scriptures reference Hasatan as Baal. Paul says that when we are following our flesh and operating in disobedience, we are conforming to the ruler of the domain of the air. And that, of course, was how Baal was described. The Pharisees would often say that Yeshua was serving Beelzebub, or was Beelzebub himself, when he performed miracles. Of course, this was the very opposite of what was true. The fruits of serving Hasatan are power, fame, and fortune. Remember, Hasatan took Yeshua to a high place, emphasis on a high place since he is the Lord of the air, to tempt him into worshiping him. He offered him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. Yeshua refused and drove him away by declaring Adonai the only God to be worshipped. Through Yeshua's death and resurrection, he gained all authority over all of the nations anyways. Yeshua is the true supreme God. And if you're curious about all the famous people who said they sold their souls to make it in the industry, it may just be true.